I had been doing devotional readings on my own for maybe a year, and I sort of realized that I didn't know a lot of books in the Bible. In service, we would have talked about like the story of Ruth, and it's like, who's Ruth? I don't know who Ruth is. So I felt that, being on this journey with Riverwood was a perfect way to kind of to fill in those gaps and then get some better understanding as with everyone else. The amount of intentionality it took, since I have 3 small kids, and I'm a busy dad and husband. I do my readings right in the morning. That's kind of the only downtime I get. Sometimes I do them on my breaks at work, but most of the time I do it right when I get up. It's better to have the habit, whether you're you're getting something every day or not. Just having the habit of it is I think very important. I hear God a lot more. I hear Him through His Word a lot more. If you're in the Word every day, I feel like it's almost impossible not to hear from Him. When you're being that intentional about connecting, it's really hard to predict what you'll get out of it, and you're always getting something new every time you read it. It's the only book of its kind that you can infinitely read the Bible and get something new every time, no matter who you are or how many times you've read it, or how little times you've read it either. Like, I know there's some people who've picked it up for the first time and have found things out that I didn't know. You never know when the scripture's going to come back. Like, once you read it, it's in there, and you may not actively remember it, but a lot of times it'll pop back into your memory just at the right moment when you need, like, when it's most useful. And that's kind of how I feel God always likes to work with His followers. You have His Word, you have His commandments, you know His ways, and He's going to, you never know when He'll use you. And the best way to have you, being prepared to being used to do God's will is by reading His Word every day.